Manifestors in relationships. The singularity being in a relationship. That's an interesting wow. Because the manifestor aura is closed and repelling. So they can never actually get close to the other or deciphered by the other, even if they want to. If you're a manifestor, you're happiest when you have the freedom to create and innovate on your terms. When you authentically express your power, you can inspire the masses to progress and rise, to be the starting light, the igniter of fires, to enter new territories and discover new grounds, new things. When you get bogged down in too many details or volunteer the gift of doing, you end up in a swamp of which you cannot get out, because the manifestors are not here to sustain giving energy away and to bring things to a closure, to really engage and be available with their energy for a prolonged time. The manifestor is here to start, to manifest, to initiate, and then with their energy to pull the others into sustaining the work until it's done and it comes to an end, not to do the whole work themselves. So if you are hungry and you feel like going making a sandwich, you can ask the others, would you like, I'm going for a sandwich. Would you like a sandwich? And if they say, uh-huh. And then you're like, okay, does anybody wants to help me? It's not you that has to do the work. Together, you can start the process. You can initiate them. You can ask them so they know whether they have availability or not. Your voice carries the vibration of action and impact. Before you jump into action, there are two things to keep in mind. Are you in tune with your inner knowing? And have you informed others on your team or family or the people who will be impacted with your action or inaction about what's coming next? Like a big truck on the street honking their horn, letting know people they're coming and what's happening. Doing so, informing, will free you from predictable irritations and rages of others. The resistance will go much lower. And when you're a child, manifestors, they need to learn to ask, to be very polite. And these will allow people, when you inform, people will feel like you are predictable, or at least that you will let them know. And of course, you're never predictable. That closed off and repelling aura doesn't give any information. So people are worried what is coming next. And you move so fast. It's crazy. So in relationships with manifestors, people should understand your need of autonomy. Understand their need of autonomy. Don't try to control or manipulate manifestors into doing things. These will ricochet and create chaos. If you want the manifestor to assist you in doing something, just inform them of the situation without asking for their help. If they have the energy for something, they will do it on the spot when they have the will for it or when they have the emotional clarity for it. So if you want to deepen and enrich your relationship with manifestors, give them space to rest, because they don't give themselves space. Give them freedom to get their messages out in the world to according to their rules. They'll appreciate you most when you support or guide them in their mission rather than try to control or hinder them. Manifestors need their generator free space. So make sure they get it. They'll be so happy with it. They need freedom. it's part of their nature, and they will take it anyways. Their space to get the peace they deserve. Might is right is not any longer the story. Now it's about 9 center awareness, and the manifestors have a very specific and important role to be the initiators, the fire starters, the ones who ignite the spirit for the new. Let them be. And you manifestors, get your freedom. It's up to you. Go get it.